reason I didn't visit the South Side that much beforehand because I didn't have any things to do down there or purposes down there really. Really, it's like a poor area for sure.
What I observed is an area that needs help, an area that, a lot of people are, putting them in a box, saying that they can't do. Just a place that has hope, and they just need the opportunity to, show the world that they, are a good community.
South City do have a story to tell. They have one of the best stories to tell, and history is one of them. Because a lot of times people don't understand where a community come from unless someone sit there and tell the story. And that's how you're going to find out what's going on from South City. The areas in South City, we actually don't have a community name or like a location. We normally call it by its streets. You got Polk, you got Texas Street, you got Brighton Road, you have Meridian. That's actually the way we normally call the areas over there in South City. South City do have a vision, but it come a time when you don't have a vision, when it's so much of corruption and crime and alcohol and children just living in the streets. And that's why people felt like so much in South City that they didn't have a vision or a voice. The Whole Child Leon is an organization that try to work closely with the community. We actually focus on children from ages 0 to 5 years old. And then we try to do a lot of outreach in the community. And also we try to make sure that we close some of the gaps and needs in the community. People had got to a position where they just felt like it was no hope, it wasn't nobody listening to them. They felt like they was invisible, it wasn't no love. But one thing that we ended up doing was trying to find a couple of women that had a passion, and pastors and leaders that can help educate people to be a voice for the community. Depending on what section of town, we try to find out what is the major issues that's in the community. Then we try to work with others in the community to be able to close the gaps. It's sad when people be in their own little areas, in their own silos, and they feel like that's the only effort they can do. They don't need to get out more to try to get to know their neighbors. They need to get out there and find out what's really needed in their community. And then they also need to be able to work collectively together. Then they have to end up educating themselves, because it's very hard to try to be able to do things in a community when you don't really know what needs to be done.
What they wanted to do was start a youth triathlon program, and I have a great relationship with the South Side of Tallahassee. And what they want to do is introduce inner city youth to something different. Outside of basketball and football, introduce them to another sport that can open up their eyes and also give them another opportunity to get into college. First year, I pretty much went door to door, just knocking on doors in the South City area, asking, who wants to be a part of this program here. Another way that we also raise awareness with the program is going out to the different schools. So sending out different flyers, also talking to the local community churches. Basically, if they're interested in the program, if they have interest in actually, swimming, biking, and running, that's the number one thing. Also, if they want to learn different ways to to go to college, so the age range between age 9 to 14. Oh man, the challenge is that 9 to 11 age. They are very receptive, man. They will do whatever I ask them to do. But when they get into that 12 to 14 range, then now they want to know they want to know who they are. They're trying to find who they are. Should I be in the in crowd? Should I listen to coach? Should I be the cool person? So I'm realizing now that the younger they are, the more they listen. And when they get to that mid-age group there, then I have to fight just a little bit more to get their attention.
We generated a few children. I think we started out with about 10 children. And then we took those children and started them to get involved in swimming, running, and biking.
My name is Paris Green. I'm 14 years old. I'm from Beacon Hills, and I go to Cobb Middle School. and I am a member of South City Multisports Club. It made me better, like with my sports, like striving.
That one thing that everyone should know about the South City Multi-Sport Club is that they're going to work hard. They're never going to give up. That's one thing that these kids here have shown me throughout the years that, I mean, no matter what obstacle they're facing, and they're facing many, many, many obstacles, that they're never going to give up.
I have learned to keep pushing on, and when stuff get hard, I keep going.
I feel they wanted a mentor in their lives. You can see that. You can see that they wanted a mentor in their lives, but then they had to realize that at the same time I was their coach. So they were kind of juggling between, man, does he really like me, or is he mean, or what is he? What type of guy is he? And I had to come across to him, you know, and let him understand that, hey, I'm here to help you all. They've never been in an organized sport before or organized team. So being there and being their mentor and also being their coach and being very strict towards them, I think it kind of helped them out, because we all know kids love discipline, you know, and I had to bring that out to them, just let them know, hey, I'm here to help you, but at the same time, it's going to be a little rough. It's going to be some rough days. So.